Hey guys, how's it going? So really quick before we hop into the video talking about how the first 500 miles have been on the Model Y, I wanted to jump in real quick and actually highlight how today, as a matter of fact, July 2nd, 2023, Tesla has announced that they delivered this past quarter, 466,140 vehicles. And so I absolutely wanted to highlight this considering that I took delivery of my Model Y literally a couple weeks ago, so my vehicle would actually be counted in this number. So super proud, super excited that I was able to take part in the mission to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy, and to know that my little grain of sand helped contribute at least a little bit. So super stoked for Tesla. Super congrats to them for like really executing on all cylinders, so to speak. Just always proving doubters wrong. Despite the macroeconomic environment, Tesla is still able to execute beyond what's expected. And so I'm glad that I was able to take part in this particular milestone quarter where, Tesla continues to break records. And it seems like pretty much every quarter now they're continuing to, raise the bar even further, which is kind of what you want, what you expect from Tesla. So anyway, wanted to hop in real quick for a quick minute just to kind of highlight that. Just super stoked, honored, and proud that I was actually able to take part in this milestone, one vehicle out of 466,140. So again, congrats to the team. And if you also took delivery of your Model Y or Model 3 or Model X, Model S this particular quarter, congrats to you too, and in participating in this mission to, I can't iterate enough, but this mission to really accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. So anyway, with that said, let's hop back into the video. Thanks, guys. What's up, guys? Hope you're doing well. Wanted to kind of give a 2-week check-in, 500-mile check-in on how things have been going with the Tesla, with the Model Y. So far, I've been loving it. Super enjoying the ride. It's definitely an upgrade compared to my 2018 Chevy Volt that I had. So yeah, much better ride. Obviously that's, to say the least. But I had a couple questions based off my previous video that I kind of wanted to address here and just clarify, since I feel like I didn't really dive into too many details in the last video, but just a couple of questions that I definitely wanted to address, see if it's helpful for those folks that were asking, or maybe helpful for other folks that might have that question coming up. But basically, firstly, referring to Tenet, which is the lender that I dealt with, I'm definitely willing to disclose the interest rate that I got. So at the time I got a 5.6% rate. Thankfully, with the trade-in and then a decent down payment, we didn't really have to take too big of a loan out or anything like that, but that was not too shabby considering the environment, the macro environment we're in. So 5.6. It may have gone up since then, since I think the Fed raised rates one more time since then, I believe. So it might be a tad bit higher. There's that 0.25% discount that you get if you do auto pay. So it's better than nothing. So that's Tenet. Again, highly recommend. They're super EV consumer friendly. I think they only do loans for folks that are purchasing an EV. They won't do it for like an ICE vehicle or anything like that. So highly recommend, at least considering. I'm not sponsored or anything like that. They're not asking me to promote them or anything. So definitely want to give them a shout out, because they were pretty key in helping me be able to lock in this particular Model Y that I was able to get. Which, to dive into a little bit of the spec details, I think I mentioned it a little bit in the last video. I left a couple details out, but I think one of the things I did mention was that this thankfully is hardware 4. It has the matrix headlights, and I was able to identify that based off of the VIN that I was assigned a couple weeks ago. And the Reddit profile that I was able to get that detail from, or learn that I was going to have hardware 4, have the matrix headlights, was Menormedia. So I'll link them down below. I recently, in the last couple of days, went on his or her profile. I'm not sure, to be honest. Went on their profile, and it seemed like they're no longer doing free sort of like updates on whether the VIN that you get assigned has the matrix headlights, has hardware for or anything like that. I don't know if they're doing like some sort of like small fee or a donation or anything like that. I haven't been able to identify that, but nevertheless, I'll drop the link down below so you guys can kind of check it out, see if you guys are still able to kind of get some updates on whether or not the VIN that you might have assigned to you might come with hardware for or matrix headlights. I think the rule of thumb is if it's coming from Fremont and the VIN number is greater than 780,000, I believe it is. So the last what is it, 6 digits of your VIN, if it's Fremont and it's greater than 78,000, it should, for the most part, I think you can almost guarantee that it comes with matrix and it comes with hardware for. Don't quote me on that. I think that's the rule of thumb right now, but if you can figure it out with Menormedia, again, link down below, then great. Otherwise, hopefully it's not just hopefully you get it, and if you don't, you have to cancel. Hopefully you don't have to do that kind of stuff, but I'm hoping that if your VIN is from Fremont and greater than 780,000, you should be good to go. Let's see, what else did I not really disclose? Model Y, hardware for, matrix, Menormedia down below, Tenet. I think that was it. If I did miss anything that you would like to know, any questions regarding how my experience has been for the first 500 miles, first 2 weeks that I've had it. Tomorrow will be July 3rd, so tomorrow will be exactly 2 weeks since I've had the vehicle. Oops, sorry, let me fix the lighting here. Tomorrow will be exactly 2 weeks since I've gotten the vehicle. It's been good. I haven't taken it into Tesla Service Center to get it adjusted or anything like that, as far as like the panel gaps and stuff like that. I have my appointment July 9th, I believe it is. So I'll be taking it in. Hopefully it's a same day thing and not having to drop it off and come pick it up several days later. Hopefully it's something that they can kind of just fix right away. Just fairly minor cosmetic items that I wanted to address. But yeah, other than that, like I said, super happy with the ride. It's definitely, I can see why people love their car for more than just kind of what your standard honeymoon phase would be. Obviously after like 1,000 miles or a couple thousand miles or 6 months or whatever, it just becomes a car. But I can honestly see why people really enjoy riding their car even 3-4 years later. It's just a very enjoyable experience. The biggest thing that has been a big plus for me has been the autopilot. I didn't get full self-driving or enhanced autopilot or anything. I just have the basic autopilot that every Tesla comes with, and I commute to work every day. And my commute is about 35 to 40 miles one way, or I'm sorry, round trip. It's about 20 miles one way, and it's a lot of freeway. And it's been really nice to just be able to kind of, obviously I'm still fully paying attention and making sure that nothing kind of out of the blue or out of left field happens, but it's been nice to be able to kind of just set it on autopilot, literally, and just let it cruise, let it keep me in the lane, and just have full confidence in it for the most part. I haven't had any experience where I've had to like take over abruptly or anything like that, so it's been awesome to just have it cruise. The cognitive toll is a lot less, especially when you're in traffic. I think the most you can set is about 7 car lengths in front of you, which is what I do. I think just for my comfort level, I max it out to seven car lengths in front of me, and it's been nice. I even feel like that distance is kind of like the sweet spot for the most part. But yeah, it's been such a game changer as far as like getting to work, not kind of burned out just from driving and dealing with crazy drivers on the freeway or anything like that. Obviously, in the city streets, I'm still kind of taking over and doing the drive myself, but for the most part, it's been great. It's been great so far. Really enjoying it. I'm looking forward to kind of taking a road trip at some point, now that the summer's here kind of pretty officially. So hopefully doing, even if it's a weekend getaway. I'm in San Diego, so even if it's a weekend getaway to like the LA area, whether it's Long Beach, Malibu, whatever, just take the kiddo over there and just having a good time. I haven't used the supercharger yet, so haven't really needed to. I have a level 2 charger here at home, so really no need for me to use a supercharger quite yet. And I definitely want to take advantage of the free supercharging miles that I got with the 1,500 referral credits that I was able to lock in. So unfortunately, there is an expiration date after you you were to redeem those credits, so I don't want to redeem them quite yet, so I'll kind of wait till like an actual road trip happens or something like that, so you know, when I actually need the supercharging. But anyway, that was pretty much it. I'll keep this one fairly short. It looks like I'm in minute 8, so hopefully I won't take too much of your time. Really appreciate you guys watching as always. Again, enjoying the ride so far. Looking forward to kind of keeping you guys posted on how things are and how things are going, you know, as each milestone hits 1,000 miles, 1,500, 5,000, whatever it might be, several months. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, you know, feel free to drop them down below. And you know, I respond and read all the comments so far. You know, this is a very small channel, so I actually have a little bit of time to kind of look through the comments and you know, respond to your questions, respond to anything you might want to provide as far as feedback goes. So yeah, again, feel free to drop questions down below, comments, anything you want me to kind of like look into regarding the Model Y. And yeah, happy to help out in any way that I can. So anyway, with that, I'll leave it here. Thanks again so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.